Hey there guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for watching today, and we finally have details for New York Comic Con 2021 Funko Virtual Con. It's actually this week. It starts on Thursday, the con, so Funko is super late on these details, but we finally got some information. They did tell us, I want to say a couple weeks ago or last week, something like that they were going to have more details coming soon. Well, today they finally dropped those details. So we'll go ahead and run down everything that we have so far. And then they did put out about 9 or so reveals of some Funko Pops, Funko Sodas, and some Loungefly items too that you can grab. So we'll make sure to let you in on all of that. And it seems like they'll be releasing some more throughout the week leading up until Thursday. But definitely some interesting choices made by Funko, not only in the reveals, but also how they're going to be running this year's event. So it's definitely some important information that I want to pass along to you guys. Before we jump into the video today, make sure you guys do go down below and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and leave a like of the video if you do enjoy our content, and check out all of our other videos as well. It definitely helps us out, and we very much appreciate it. So as they do every year, Funko is going to have a presence at New York Comic Con. At first they said they were not going to have a physical presence there, but it seems like now they will have some sort of presence along with in San Diego Comic-Con too, but they are going to be mostly doing their Funko Virtual Con as we did last year, and for some of the other cons like San Diego Comic-Con and now FunkCon early this summer as well. And this Funko Virtual Con will take place on Thursday, October 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific time, so that's going to be noon here Eastern time. So that's going to be when they're going to drop these. Now, some of you guys who may have been participating in some of the other Funko Virtual Cons might be asking, hey, where's the lottery? How do I sign up for the lottery? Well, guess what? There's no lottery this year. There's not going to be any lottery. According to Funko themselves, they said, in order to provide the best virtual convention experience to our fanatics and to give as many fans as possible an opportunity to get exclusives, we are not holding a lottery. Instead, we are opening our full Nycc 2021 lineup to the general public on October 7th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. That's really interesting because the whole one of the reasons why they did the entire lottery system in the first place was because it was really crazy with all the bots and everybody, and just all of the amounts of people trying to get these Funko exclusives from New York Comic Con. I think it was New York Comic Con and San Diego Comic Con last year. I know San Diego Comic Con had was all open. I think New York Comic Con was the first one that had the lottery, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it was like crazy for San Diego Comic Con. I know that was like the first big convention that was virtual, so I get how they had to wait and see. But what they said this year is that additionally we have made website enhancements and we'll be utilizing our new waiting room feature. Our waiting room is set up ahead of the event and let fans in to shop in a first in first out basis. You may notice your wait times may vary, while in queue wait times can vary depending on site traffic. So they do have a new system, and we have seen that recently when they restocked Pietro. I saw that. I jumped in and I was able to see that. And then a couple other things too. With the Batman Day releases, they had a queue for that as well. So, and I guess the queue they're using for their NFT stuff as well. So they have their queue in place. So hopefully that does work well. But what's interesting about the queue is that I know that at least for the Batman Day exclusives, I was able to get everything that I wanted because I actually got an ATC link from one of the Twitter accounts that I follow, posted it, and I was able to go in and go to the ATC link and buy everything that I needed, bypassing the queue. Where I was looking, through Funko.com on my Safari app on my phone, and it told me it was going to be a 45-minute wait. But I went through the ATC link and it brought me straight to checkout, and I checked out immediately. So I do not know how that would work, or if those ATC links are going to be able to bypass that, or what that is exactly. But hopefully they are going to make it where it is just everybody going to be able to get in and get whatever they want. But definitely an interesting choice for Funko. Let's see how it pans out for this one. Now they did say for those of you that are in Seattle, in Everett, Washington, near Funko HQ, and also over in Los Angeles, They will have limited amounts of some of the items available for purchase in store at Funko HQ and Funko Hollywood, which will definitely be pretty cool. But maybe not everybody is going to be able to get everything they want, because just like with FunCon, some of the items weren't available right at the time of the event. So we'll see what is actually going to be available. Now, Funko does say that the technology they put in does prevent bot activities throughout the shopping experience. So hopefully, again, they know what they're talking about and that the bots don't come in and scoop everything up, because there definitely seems, so far from what we've seen, there are definitely some really cool Funko items. So we'll go ahead and jump into some of those that we have. And we're going to start off with the first set of reveals, which they started with some Marvel reveals. And one pop that I thought was super cool with the detail was going to be the brand new Carnage pop from Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Now, I did see the new Venom movie. I enjoyed it a little bit. Didn't absolutely love it, but I really did enjoy the Carnage and Venom fight at the end. I thought that was probably one of the best parts of the movie. And the way that Carnage was just so visceral, I thought that was great. So having this pop here definitely is really cool. I do think this is a huge upgrade over the regular common Carnage that we got earlier this year. So I'm definitely glad that we were able to get this pop as a Nycc exclusive. Definitely makes sense, and that is a great pop. And then we also had from the X-Men, we had Polaris, which is definitely a really cool looking pop. And this one is going to be a glow in the dark. Now, it does kind of look pretty similar to like a Wanda Maximoff Scarlet Witch type of pop from the design, but I think that's kind of just how Polaris is in general. But so you see kind of how she has the that little energy kind of coming from her hands, and that's going to glow along with her eyes too, it seems like. So that's going to be a really cool pop to grab for our Marvel collection. And then probably one of the ones that I would definitely look forward to the most from this Marvel collection is going to be a brand new Funko Soda. This is going to be Rocket from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with this outfit on there. And it does have a flocked chase. So I've definitely been excited about sodas. I think they've done a good job on a lot of the more recent sodas that they have put out overall. And I think this is a great one. So I'm excited to get that. And I would love to get my hands on a flocked Rocket soda. That would be absolutely amazing. But those were the three Marvel ones that they had announced. Hopefully there's more Marvel ones to come, and that's not just it. But there's the three that they announced first off. After that, now we did get a closer look at this pop. I think I was on Friday during a Funko live stream on their social media accounts, but this one is Boba Fett Unmasked. Now, this is definitely a really cool pop from The Mandalorian, and we're super excited to see the new Book of Boba Fett show coming out this December 2, which I'm definitely pumped for. And so now we got Boba Fett unmasked, and he has his kind of weapon, his kind of like spear thing there, and with his gun on his back, and then of course with this helmet off so you can see all of his scars. So definitely a really cool character and a great moment from The Mandalorian when we saw him come out of Slave One and or show up on that sort of planet that Mando and Grogu were on. So that was pretty cool. Next, we're going over to a DC pop. Now, you know I'm definitely excited about this because I already have the entire set for the Suicide Squad. It is Savant from the Suicide Squad. Now, I've been asking, let's get more pops from the Suicide Squad. We already got, the Harleys and Rick Flag and the Bloodsport and everybody, Polka Dot Man. But I was like, let's get Savant. Let's get Weasel, in here. And we finally got Savant. Now, I'm waiting for a flocked Weasel to come. I would love a flocked Weasel. Maybe we can have more. I don't know if they're going to actually do any releases for San Diego Comic-Con, the physical one that they're doing in November. But maybe we can see, if we don't see it here, maybe we'll see it in San Diego Comic-Con or whatever con's coming after that. That would be great. But in the meantime, we are getting Savant, Michael Rooker's character from the Suicide Squad. I definitely think it looks super dope. I do love that outfit for sure. Now next, from DC, we do have a brand new soda there as well, and I think they hit another home run with the Funko soda. This is Poison Ivy. Now, Poison Ivy, it looks like she's more based on kind of like the classic animation, because they look on the soda can, it kind of looks like it's a drawing of her, but I think it does have a little bit more of that classic kind of 70s, 80s cartoon type of feel to it, which is definitely really cool. So I do really like that with her outfit. And then the chase is going to be a diamond glitter chase, which definitely looks really awesome. I love how she's holding that rose poison ivy. That's a great looking soda. And then we also have another soda up next. This one is going to be, I guess, from Funko Games. It is the Operation Cavity Sam. Now, we all played Operation growing up as kids. We all know the game, so it's cool to see them coming in with the Funko products. I don't remember if they did a Funko Pop for this guy or not. I don't remember seeing it, but we are coming with a Funko soda. And so you can see all of the different spots where he has like his heart and all the different items that you can kind of take out or put in, which is pretty cool. And that is a glow in the dark, because it's pretty cool because when you mess something up, the board lights up. So that's actually a cool little touch there. Now that soda is limited to 5,000 pieces, so it definitely is going to be a popular one. We did have a full announcement of a bunch of new Masters of the Universe pops and sodas, which are definitely pretty cool looking. And the first one we got to look at was going to be Snake Face, and this one is going to be definitely lots of detail on this, holding that kind of snake sort of trident in his hand, or not trident, kind of like a spear looking thing. And then that snake tongue definitely looks pretty cool with the detail there. And then they also have a Snake Face Funko Soda, where that is going to be limited to 5,000 pieces. That comes with the metallic chase, along with Roboto, which comes with the metallic chase as well, also 5,000 pieces. So pretty cool. It looks like that one has a Toy Tokyo exclusive sticker. I wonder if Snake Face is going to be Toy Tokyo, because they didn't make that super clear. But there is going to be one more pop, and it's going to be Zodak from Masters of the Universe. That one is going to be a Toy Tokyo exclusive as well. A cool looking one. I'm not too familiar with Zodak as a character myself, but still pretty cool kind of throwback animation character there. Next from our line, we do have a new Dungeons and Dragons pop, as they've been doing a lot of these. We got one from Funkon with Xanathar, and then we also had a couple. Oh yeah, we had one more. Forget what the other guy's name was that we also got during Funkon, I think. But then we also got a couple other ones that were released around that same time as well. Now we got Tiamat, which is a giant 5-headed dragon, and it does come with that 20-sided die. It's definitely a really cool looking pop with tons of detail. It is going to be a supersized pop as well. I think is supersized a 10-inch or 6-inch. I always forget, but it is going to be a bigger pop, so that would be a pretty cool one to get. Next, we have another Funko Soda. This one is going to be the most limited and rare one of the ones they've announced so far. It's just going to be 3,000 pieces. This is going to be from Hanna-Barbera, the Banana Splits. It's going to be Bingo, and Bingo will have a flocked chase. I definitely always love flocked pops and flocked sodas, so this one would be a really cool one to get my hands on as well, and I think it's just a fun looking character for sure. So we have Hamilton Funko Pop. They have a whole line of Hamilton with the Schuyler sisters, and then of course Alexander Hamilton and George Washington and Aaron Burr, and now they're adding another character into the mix, and this is Lafayette. Of course, was played by Daveed Diggs on the original Broadway show, which was definitely really cool, and I love that character from the musical, so it was cool that they were able to add him in his kind of blue coat there. Definitely pretty cool from the Frenchman. The final pop that we got from ours is going to be the most limited Funko Pop that we have from this. This is going to be the brand new Reed Pop Nycc Pigeon, and this time he's going to be having a green mask with a white shirt with a green belt, and cool design there. I love the pigeon. I really liked the one from last year, but this one's going to be limited to 1,500 pieces. So he's going to be hard to get. So that is definitely my concern with not having a lottery, is that the ones who really want some of these limited items, they're going to go super fast. So hopefully, if any of you guys do want a limited item like that Bingo Soda or this Pigeon Pop, hopefully you can get your hands on them. But we'll see how all of that works out on Thursday at 12 p.m. Eastern here. Now, they did also announce 3 different Loungefly exclusives as well for Nycc that are definitely really cool. First one that we got our look at was going to be Darth Maul Loungefly, which definitely looks super, super cool We are big fans of Darth Maul here in this household, of course, all things Star Wars, and I think that's a cool looking Loungefly. Now, we also had President Loki, where we have the little Loki backpack there, and it has the voted or the Loki vote button there, which definitely looks really cool as well. Finally, we have the Kylo Ren Loungefly, where that one does have a glow-in-the-dark feature. You have the Knights of Ren up top, and then you have Kylo's reforged mask on from Rise of Skywalker. Don't love Rise of Skywalker, so don't love that Loungefly, but I do think it's really cool that they're making that a glow-in-the-dark. So that's everything we got from day one of reveals for New York Comic Con 2021. Definitely super surprising to see about that there is no lottery. I definitely wish that we did have some sort of lottery, or at least more information about how this is going to go, but I guess we don't really know until it happens, right? So I do want to hear from you guys. What do you think about this year's New York Comic Con not having a lottery for the Funko Virtual Con? Do you think it's going to work out? Do you have faith in their new checkout system? I just had a little bit of familiarity with it, but like I said, for the Batman one, I really got to bypass it. So I don't really know how it's going to work this time, so hopefully it does work out well, so that way everybody can get in and get out and get the stuff that they want. But I also want to hear from you guys as well, not only your thoughts on that, but out of everything that they announced today and revealed today, what was your favorites? Is there anything that you really, really liked? Is there anything you're maybe hoping to see them announce during NYCC as well? Let me know all that in the comments down below. And of course, if you guys can, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button as well. We'll try to keep bringing you all the New York Comic Con news as it comes along for Funko Virtual Con. And then, of course, on Thursday, I will be doing some videos, of course, with me trying to get my stuff from New York Comic Con during that launch. And then when they eventually drop the shared exclusives. Now, they have not given us much information on shared exclusives, on when they are going to be coming, or what pops are going to be shared with where. So far, they just kind of given us a look at these 9 different items. So hopefully, we'll get that information soon, and I'll definitely pass it along to you guys when we do have it. But thank you guys so much for watching today. And as always, we'll see you again real soon.